GmiasWorld got the world going crazy. Hit us back cash for my stick game lazy. If you want play, put up your dukes like Daisy. The game is a bitch, but the bitch don't hate me. Yeah, play this shit like my last game. Bad bitch with double D's, Madden's last name. These niggas think they up the par, but they cash ain't. Might just pass your bitch out, peek my pass game.
Yeah, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Gmia. Yo, I decided to actually, shout out to the my boy Young Quan, man. He's the dude on the intro. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, it's gonna be in the description box. These games right now that I'm playing right now, this is just like a whole culmination of highlights. You know, because we both play like the same style of football. You know what I'm saying? Like we both just, we just use a catch-all game, use a pick. Everything is just user skills. Whatever, turbo blitz, user rush, whatever. That's how we both play. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, whatever. That's why we usually play a lot of games together, whatever like that. Been around since like 11 with him, fucking around like that. So anyway, he decided, like me and him was talking, he was like, yo, why don't we just do some games and just do, oh shit, nigga just mossed me right quick. Like, why don't we just do a game and just, do a couple games and just do all highlights of catching and fumbles and picks or whatever. So that's what this is going to be about. But like I said, shout out to Young Quan, a.k.a. Laquan Whitson. Check his channel out. The link's going to be in the description box. But getting back to the viewers, the last video I suggested that if anybody had questions that they needed answered,
so we're gonna go over them.
Yeah, we're gonna go over them. I told you guys to check out my website, GmiasWorld.com. Go to Ask Gmia and leave your questions, whatever, and they'll be answered to the best of my ability. I told you, don't take any of my advice seriously. I could have been drunk. I could be, doing some kind of crazy drugs right now, whatever. Okay, actually, I don't. It's always good to keep a sober mind and make sure you're on top of everything. Do whatever, but make sure the mind is the strongest thing. Without your mind, nothing can function. Can't get an erection. You can't do nothing without the mind. Can't fight. Can't do shit. So try to keep your mind clear. Stay away from the drugs. And we're going to start off with, who we starting off with?
I Am Rayzoid had a question.
I Am Rayzoid?
Yeah.
Okay, what's his question?
He was nervous. He's 14, and he was nervous about asking a girl out, as any 14-year-old should be. He wants her to, go on a date, go on a movie. And apparently, he knows that her friend knows that he likes her.
All right,
he likes the girl.
All right, so I'm going to give my point of view on it.
Okay.
All right. First of all, you gotta have confidence. Okay, listen. That's the one thing with me when I was younger. When I was 14, you gotta have confidence. Like, if you feel like, that you should have that girl, then you gonna have that girl. But if you feel like, I don't know, I'm nervous, women can sense that. It's like a dog. A dog can sense fear. You start walking around thinking it's sweet, and you're scared. The dog gonna bite you in your ass. You got a little bit of confidence, he might walk away. As a matter of fact, I was bitten on my knee by a dog. I guess I was scared as fuck when I was like 12. Yeah, I still got the scar on my knee. Dude, my friend's dog did what was right quick. But he called lockjaw on my knee, but everything worked out good. A couple stitches, I was good. But you gotta have confidence. That's the first thing. The second thing, you gotta have a sense of humor. I'm just giving my point of view. Miss Gmia will give her point of view. I don't really give a F of what she has to say, but I'm going to finish my thing up, and then you can get her point of view. But number one is confidence. Number two is a sense of humor. You got to be able to make people laugh, especially a female. They want to be relaxed, and they want to be comfortable around you, so you got to be able to make things that seem awkward funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like a dude, whatever, man. Whatever you feel is like funny. Oh shit, he just took it for 6 on my punk ass? Yeah, whatever. But whatever you feel is funny, you know what I'm saying? You need to be able to share it with the class, come up with your own type of slogans, whatever it was. I was the class clown in junior high school and high school and whatever. I was also the MVP of wrestling, all the years. So I was an athlete, whatever, females like that. But you gotta speak with confidence, and you have to be able to make her feel comfortable. That's the key. If she's not comfortable around you,
really long-winded, and we have a limited amount of time and a lot of questions to get to.
All right, go ahead. What's your point of view on it? Because I'm about to slap the shit out you. So go ahead.
Basically, what you said: confidence, be funny, and that's it. The reason why girls like bad boys is because bad boys always come off with a certain amount of confidence.
Yeah, but bad boys usually are pussies underneath.
Exactly, but they don't show it.
Okay, I understand. Yo, I Am Rayzoid. Make sure you keep that confidence level up. All right, what's the next question?
Oh, my phone locked.
Okay, your phone locked? All right, listen, you know what? I'm going to fire you as the executive director of Dickhead Productions. All right, go ahead.
All right, next question. Ignoring the law, how young of a person can you bone before it's too young?
All right, listen, I don't know if you're a pedophile or not, but listen, the age. Listen, it depends. It depends on how old you are. Like, nowadays with the way the world's been going, why is he doing me like that? But anyway, nowadays, by the way, I'm the Lions in this game, and Quan is the King too. He's the Giants. The way
damn.
Yeah, he's doing me. It don't really. Oh shit! Yo, take it for 6 on my punk ass. All right, yeah, tackle him.
I looked up and the score was crazy, and then it said 0-0 in the fourth.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. We're just doing user catches. He got that game though. He was just coming out doing whatever the fuck he wanted. But anyway, like I said, you know the law, and I know despite the law, you as a man have to understand that the age you should be comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a certain type of guideline. Like you can't be 21 messing with a teenager, unless 18 maybe.
I don't know, because I personally think 16 is an age, but it's not a mentality. And there are some people that are very, very mature at 16 and can make that kind of decision, and then there's some people that are very immature.
Does that person have a name to ask that question, or is he anonymous?
Of course it's anonymous.
All right. So this is for anonymous. All right, go ahead.
Like, if an 18-year-old were to date a 16-year-old, personally, I don't feel like that 18-year-old should get in trouble. 19, 20... With the 16-year-old,
even
21 with the mature
16-year-old. All right, so I'm gonna.
But now you have a 16-year-old that you and for me, I think that 16 is like the youngest that you should start. All right,
so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do you a favor and the anonymous guy a favor. I'm gonna report you both to the authorities tomorrow, and then I'm gonna buy a Stop Snitching T-shirt. All right. Good. So basically, you're saying 16.
I'm saying 16.
Okay, 16. I like I said, I got daughters, and I'm gonna kill a motherfucker. So I don't know.
You're gonna kill them when your daughters are 30.
Exactly. Okay, next question.
Why were you in jail?
All right, listen. I'm making fun about anal rape. Listen, do I have a lot of friends that's been in jail? Yes. Do I have a lot of my brothers that have been in jail? Yes. But
a lot
of brothers that's been in jail, and that's just ready to murk something, and they out now. But I just make fun of the whole mindset of the whole jail thing and the anal rape saga.
I wouldn't be with you if you were in jail. Next
of course question. You would be.
No.
What are you talking about?
If you had a record, no.
What do you mean if I had a record?
Listen, I grew up in the hood.
What hood?
Oh.
Okay. And the way you just said it, made no sense.
I am also gangster, and
you don't say gangster with an ER if you're gangster. Just leave it with the A. Now shut the F up and get to the next question.
Fine. Can you post a vid of you and your wife arguing? We're working on that. Larry Fitzgerald or Calvin Johnson?
I thought it was something with a threesome or something with that guy.
Yeah, he said, is it okay to have a threesome?
That's what he wanted to talk about. That he wants to talk about. That's what he said. He wants to talk about that. So ask the question. If you can't do it, I'll hire one of the hoes on deck.
He said it. What?
Okay, go ahead. What's the question?
If it's okay to have a threesome with you, your wife, and your wife's friend.
What do you mean? You just want to, like, one of your friends and you? And I'm banging you both out?
Well, remember what I asked you before?
What are you talking about?
It can't be one of my friends.
Why?
Because.
Why can't it be one of your friends?
It has to be in Vegas and a chick that we hired just for the night. For that event.
It has to be a Vegas and a chick that we hired just for the night.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
That's my rule.
Next
question.
What? All right. So, what are you telling that guy? He wants to argue about it, so there's no argument. You're just saying that
there's no argument. It just can't be a friend.
Oh, can't be a friend. All right. Okay. All right. Next question.
Larry Fitzgerald or Calvin Johnson? Who better and why?
All right. Larry Fitzgerald, in my opinion, is a very, very good wide receiver as far as route running, helping the quarterback out, reading the field, knowing what to do when the quarterback is under pressure. That being said, Calvin Johnson is a freak of nature. And if I was going to start a franchise right now, I would go with Calvin Johnson. Why? Because he's the only receiver since Randy Moss, when I was growing up, when Randy Moss was in Marshall before he came out, that reminds me of something that can make somebody shit their pants when you line up on the other side of him. Yeah, Larry Fitzgerald is a big dude and whatever like that, but he's slower. When you see a man that's going to just run down the field past you, he's big like that, and Calvin Johnson, I just think I would be more. If I was a defender, I wouldn't want. What the fuck is he doing so wide open? If I was a defender, I wouldn't want to see Calvin Johnson. I would rather see Larry Fitzgerald. What's your opinion on that?
My football opinion.
Okay, you don't have a football opinion, but what is your opinion on that? Because you don't like his hair. You say you don't like Larry Fitzgerald's hair.
I can't stand Larry Fitzgerald because when I had him on my fantasy team, he laid several goose eggs.
All right, listen. He cost
me.
No, he laid an Angry Bird golden egg on you like mad times.
He cost me many times.
All right, so what's your opinion on him? Who's the better receiver and why? Because I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't really care about what you're talking about. But go ahead.
Larry Fitzgerald as much as Calvin Johnson because Larry Fitzgerald's hair looks stupid when he's running.
What?
Next question.
What do you? That's so dumb.
Can you play a game of Madden 12 and record it and post it on Tube? No.
Okay, listen. I'm not playing Madden 12 anymore, man. Listen, because I'm not playing that. Like I had, as you guys know, I started that whole throwback thing. And you could check.
It was literally a throwback. Like we just had a video.
Yeah, we just had a video. We just had a video and we put it up, whatever. Because that's how I used to record it back then. Just it was like on a Canon camera or some bullshit before I got the PVR. But go ahead.
Who'd you vote for?
No, next question. I'm about to give it. I'm just freaking pissed. But go ahead.
What? Yeah, I think you know. Okay, no, let's go up here.
Okay, listen, but
my landlord, who is also my 2 roommates' dad, got very offended when he found out that I was going door to door trying to promote a certain presidential candidate. His remarks were very rude, and it seems like he is trying to stifle my freedom of speech in a rudimentary way. I have an idea for how to approach the situation, but I would like...
This is mad long. But go ahead.
Gmias's take before I proceed.
Okay, I actually gave him the stuff. I was actually supposed to be the other stuff that I didn't already answer, which is what we're starting today with, was what I was supposed to be doing. I don't know what you're doing right now, but anyway, with his landlord situation, I already explained to him. It's first of all, it's always if you're of age 21 or older, or even 18, when you're old enough to have your credit run and pursue purchasing property and owning, it's always better to own than to rent. That's the first thing I told him. The second thing I told him is this: freedom of speech doesn't mean you could say whatever you want.
Whenever you want. It
was actually only put into the, what was that? The bill.
Freedom of speech is freedom of not being suppressed by the government.
Yeah, it has to do.
You have to say.
Yeah, but pick that shit. What the fuck? What?
It has nothing to do with your fellow man.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. People get that kind of misconstrued. It's sort of like with the Second Amendment as well, the right to bear arms. You know, that's the right to bear arms against the government. Should the government not do what you want to do, and you were supposed to be able to enforce it. That was put in based on the old English days or whatever, when the Declaration of Independence and whatever was signed. All right, but so that's it for there?
Basically.
Okay, listen, yeah, so, I'm going to try to do this once a week. You go to GmiasWorld.com, and you go to Ask Gmi, you leave your question or comment. I'm going to try to get to it as soon as I can, and we're going to try to, help some people out there that's going through some situations that maybe I can give my take on. Yo, give this to a grown man stiff arm. Get your fucking pussy. Pussy, bitch, get in the end zone.
Just a quick thing. All of those questions were left by anonymous. That's why.
No, actually, Abdullah. One of them, the one about the Calvin Johnson and the Larry Fitzgerald. He left his real name.
Oh, I'm sorry, it was a blue thing. Yeah, Abbas Abdallah.
Okay, Abbas
about Larry Fitzgerald or Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, so if you want your name, spoken and shouted out instead of being anonymous, you could just make up some kind of bullshit name so that I'll definitely make sure that your question is answered as soon as I can, depending on like my schedule or whatever. I'll get to it. It's a lot of other things I got to get to, but like I said,
every question would be answered. Why did you skip the "Who'd you vote for" question?
Because if you don't shut up, I'm gonna have to backhand your dumbass. But on another note, I got a lot of requests for games. Like I said, I got Quan on. Quan is ready to go. Quan is ready. Quan, like me and Quan play the same way. So I'm not saying that I'm better than Quan, and I'm pretty sure he won't say he's better than me. But we have a system right now where we're gonna say that, what I'm saying? If you could beat him, I'll play you. And like I said, some games I might play you first and he'll play you second, whatever. But he's more readily available to take care of business than I am because I got things going on.
Didn't he already?
Yeah, he just took care of another sub. I think he took care of Knight Rider. But until next time, I'm gonna get back at I'll get back to everybody. Until next time, we're gonna try to do whatever else we have to do, and then we'll catch up with any more questions and get back to whatever and continue to go on with our own topics.
Okay.
All right. So until next time, one love.